Hello, good people! We have another exciting celebrity duel come for you guys today, as always. And my guest today is someone we've watched grow up on the movie screen. She's actually a longtime friend of mine, too. Straight from the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, the beautiful and talented Emma Watson. Emma, thank you for taking the time to make this video with me.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
Very good, thanks.
How's life right now?
Very excited.
That's awesome. So, I brought you on today to talk about E3. And for people who don't know, E3 is the Electronic Entertainment Expo where every year tons and tons of developers showcase the projects they've been working on.
They do.
And because this channel is mostly about video games, I figured it only seemed appropriate to cover some of the big video game announcements at E3. And Emma, you actually got to play a lot of these games we're going to be talking about. And we actually have a pretty big list, so we're just going to briefly go through these games. But let's start off with the Microsoft press conference and Halo 4. How would you describe the newest installment to the Halo series?
This is what we've been waiting for. This is it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of longtime players are really excited for this game. I'm actually not too familiar with the Halo series. I think I've only played Halo like twice or something like that. But I just thought the game looked really detailed, at least in terms of scenery.
I just think it has just such a great atmosphere.
Totally agree. And lastly, for people who might be iffy about buying this game, how would you compare it to the previous one?
It was a real step up from the other.
Good to know. Let's move on to Tomb Raider. Now, I don't know about you, but I thought this game seemed awesome in every way. What did you think of it?
Bloody hell. It was so much more than I had ever anticipated.
Oh yeah? I worry that this game might be too easy, and I feel like that could really put a damper on it if it's not hard enough.
The last two parts were really intense and really challenging.
That's comforting to hear. You're known for playing a very strong and heroic female character, as is Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. What qualities do you admire most about Lara Croft?
She keeps a cool head in some difficult situations.
And the final game of the Microsoft conference was Black Ops 2, probably the most anticipated game of the year. What were your thoughts of it?
The whole thing was really intense.
A lot of people are worried about this Black Ops because it's the first Call of Duty to take place in the future.
It's almost scary to try and to acknowledge that there's going to be so much change, but it's exciting too. I don't know, I'm all over. I can't even say the right thing, but yeah.
But I think having another Call of Duty in the past again wouldn't make for a new and innovative game, in my opinion.
I think it would have been much more boring.
Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page, Emma. A lot of people also expressed their concern that this game is still going to be like the other Call of Duties. How predictable is this game going to be?
There's nothing predictable about it at all.
Well, there's the answer, everyone. Nothing predictable at all. What were your impressions of the Sony press conference?
You know, watched the first third and it was all very sort of funny and gung-ho and everything, and then it just smacked me around the teeth. I was just not expecting what I saw. It was so much more than I ever expected.
Yeah, they really showcased some amazing stuff this year. And like me, I know that you're also mainly an Xbox player, but we both really like the God of War series. How did you feel about the new God of War Ascension?
I feel really, really good about it.
Yeah, I felt like they really stepped up the overall quality of this game and the things you can do in it.
It's darker, better special effects, more exciting.
My favorite part was when Kratos ripped open the head of that huge elephant and sliced his brain in half.
That was awesome!
Agreed. But the biggest hit of this conference was The Last of Us, this brand new game. I thought it seemed very similar to Uncharted, but different in so many ways too. I thought this game had a great eerie feel to it.
It feels very apocalyptic.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. A concern I had along with many other people was that you have this like 12-year-old girl as your sidekick. Is she going to get in your way while playing?
That they kind of work together like as one person.
Alright, I think I can believe that because towards the end of the presentation we saw that she was actually able to help us instead of just being dead weight, so to speak. This game caused a lot of hype. How big do you think this game will be?
It'll be massive.
I hope so. I mean, I'm kind of bummed that it's a PS3 exclusive, but, you know, whatever. Let's close out with the Ubisoft conference and maybe some questions not related to gaming. But Assassin's Creed 3, the game we're both looking forward to the most. Your thoughts?
It exceeded all my expectations. Epic, it's like Epic times 4. It's crazy. It's really nuts. really, really nuts.
Then I guess I can assume that it'll exceed mine too. A lot of people don't know how thick the storyline is within this game. How's the development in that regards?
I mean, it ties up every single loose end, of the whole saga.
What was it like playing during the Revolutionary War alongside the George Washington?
It felt very surreal. It almost felt like an out-of-body experience.
I think I just saw some goosebumps appear in my arm. But probably the biggest show stealer out of all of E3, the game that got the biggest pop was WatchDogs. Tell me about this game.
It looks amazing. The ending just looks epic. Looks really, really great. So I'm very excited.
It looks like a strong contender for Game of the Year when it comes out.
It does.
Yeah, I just thought the graphics looked incredible.
The scale of it is so beautiful, and it just will really take people's breath away.
I really can't wait for this game to come out. I really don't know how to express how awesome I think this game is.
It's completely epic and amazing, and I think it'll be quite jaw-dropping.
Yeah, like this is going to be a great game. But let's move into something not related to gaming. I know you like to keep the story on the DL, but I feel like my viewers deserve to know about our past, Emma. So we've been friends for a while. We go way back. And I think this was last year. We were at a party with Dan and Rupert, the guys who play Harry and Ron. And we were playing Truth or Dare. And Dan dared you to kiss me. So we did, and I thought it was good, but I just wanted to get your thoughts on our kiss.
So it was intense, but we did it, and it's kind of cute, and it was good.
You hear that, viewers? FisherTwelve kissed Emma Watson, and she said it was good. Emma, before I close out this video, do you want to give a quick mention to your new movie?
Can I stop for just 2 seconds?
Perks of Being a Wallflower, a film remake of the popular book, hits theaters September 21st, I think it is. So guys, go make sure to check that out. Emma, thank you so much for coming on and doing this video with me today.
Thank you for having me again.
Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, feel free to follow Emma and I on Twitter. She's at MWatson, I'm at FisherTwelve. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care.